What the original fans connected with was just being able to kind of vicariously live through this world that most of us don't really get to experience. And all of those elements are very much alive.
Gossip Girl is back to document the exploits of a whole new set of high school students on the Upper East Side in the HBO Max reboot of the iconic series.
This just in, there's a big secret amongst the ruling class at Constance Billard.
The stars of the new Gossip Girl spoke to The Hollywood Reporter about what separates it from the original.
Why do you think this reboot will draw in a whole new generation of Gossip Girl fans?
Every single character on the show is very complex. Not to say that not everybody in the original was, but there's just such a wider scale of human beings being represented.
It's very Gen Z oriented, very modern, very fresh and new, and authentic in that way, and I think that people will appreciate that.
But they say that if you're a millennial who shipped Chuck and Blair and swooned over Serena's style, you'll still enjoy this new version.
Why do you think this series will still appeal to the fans of the original Gossip Girl?
What the original fans connected with was kind of like the beautiful spectacle and the excess and the drama and just being able to kind of vicariously live through this world that most of us don't really get to experience. And all of those elements are very much alive.
It's still very much Gossip Girl. We really respect the original, and we kind of mention the original characters a lot, and there's a lot of Easter eggs from the original show. So I think that it will be really exciting for the old and new generation to kind of have this open dialogue about Gossip Girl and how it's kind of stood the test of time.
In the original series, the identity of Gossip Girl was kept a secret throughout the run of the show. This time around, the audience knows who Gossip Girl is from the very first episode. The actors weighed in on why it was necessary to reveal this so early on.
As soon as there's someone spreading secrets in high school in 2021, as a prestigious high school as Constance, it takes one kid to just go on their phone and figure it out. So that it's not even possible for, the old Gossip Girl to be in this world, especially since this new version is really focused on social media.
They also say it's a cool creative choice to let the viewers in on the secret.
They know something that we don't now, so now they're kind of playing with Gossip Girl and with that knowledge in mind, and it allows them to feel like they have something on us.
In the show, Queen Bee Julian is no surprise a social influencer. Of course, influencers didn't exist in the era of Blair and Serena, but if they did, who would have had the most followers?
I feel like Serena would have probably been the biggest influencer, since she was that effortless thick girl. Although maybe she wouldn't have liked Instagram that much, since she was just so effortless and carefree. So maybe even Blair would have been the biggest, because she's Queen Bee. So of course she would have to have the most followers.
Yeah, I would agree. I think maybe Blair.
I feel like Chuck would have had the most interesting. He's always up to something, always partying, always with new people. So I feel like he would kind of have the most interesting, and his aesthetic is very polished and whatever. So I feel like that would do well on Instagram.
For more on the new Gossip Girl, go to THR.com. For The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.